Oh, yeah, he's out. He's out. Boy. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I swear, bro. It's like every time a welterweight loses their belt, they just fucking suck after that, bro. I swear, dude. Me, Robbie Lawler, Tyron Woodley, Usyk for a little bit, and now Leon. Damn, man. Oh my God. Oh, it might be done. That's it. God fucking damn, dude. Boy. Yeah, these young guys. God damn. So, yeah, I mean, I'm back. UFC 322, Valentina versus Makhachev has just ended. And this was, I ain't gonna lie, dude, this is card of the year. I can't even lie. This is like the best card I've seen this year. Probably like the past like 2 or 3 years. This is like a really good fucking card, especially the main card. But let's get started, man. First fight night, Mateus Camilo versus Slava Claus. Now, Camilo just controlled him the entire fight. Got some takedowns. First time was very close. And yeah, I mean, like, a lot of these early fights I really didn't give a fuck about. I can't even hold you. Next you got Bissinger Serkayev versus Eric Makino. Makhachev? He's Jack Hayner's coach. Now Bissinger is I think it's like Hamza's friend or something like that. And he goes in here and knocks this dude out. I mean, it was a pretty competitive fight. Bissinger getting like the best of the exchanges, you know, early in the fight, and then he just knocks him out late. Not surprising. I mean, I definitely like someone gets better competition, but you know, I was only second fight in the UFC, you know, so hey, give some time. Next we got Fatima Klein versus Angela Hill. Klein controlled the entire fight. Now at the end of the fight, she did like a spinning back fist and a head kick. Bro, I want to say this right now, dude. Angela Hill has like one of the most underrated chins like of all time, dude. And the fact she hasn't been knocked out before is insane to me. I know she did a good job on Mackenzie Dern a couple years ago, but still, like, what the hell, dude? Next you got Pat Sabatini versus Chepe Mariscal. Chepe, I think it was like undefeated in the UFC coming to this fight against Sabatini, and Sabatini just controlled him on the ground. That's the best I could describe it. It was the most entertaining fight to me, honestly. I was really paying attention to it. And next we got Kyle Dawkins versus Jared Milshar. Now, was Kyle Dawkins' last fault when he beat Michel Pereira in his comeback to the UFC. And coming to this fight, Jared Milshar, I already thought GM3 was like pretty much done for. He couldn't really win any more fights. His striking, or he looks very slow on the feet, you know. So I picked Dawkins by first round knockout, you know. I'm like, yeah, okay, he can get a first round knockout over him. That's easy. And as he's about to knock him out, this motherfucker submits him with a dark stroke, which I'm not surprised he can submit people. His name is like literally like the Dark Knight or something. Like, what's his name again? Let me see. Yeah, the Dark Knight. Bro, come on, man, get the fucking knockout, dude. But yeah, good one for Kyle Dawkins. That's 2 wins in a row ever since coming back, so good for him. Hey, now next we got Ethan Ewing versus Malcolm Wellmaker. Now Ewing was coming into this fight 2 hours or on 48 hours notice, today's notice, whatever. And yeah, he did very fucking good. I don't know about 327 scorecard, but he landed a lot of good counters on Wellmaker. Nullifies the entire game. Because you know with Wellmaker, he wants to land that check right hand. Or that straight, or like, he wants to land, you know. He just wants to land those counter shots, whatever. And Ewing made him go first. He nullified his entire game, you know. And going for him, first UFC win. And I would love to see him more in the UFC, you know. Like, obviously we are, but I definitely want to see him get some better, you know, names. Now for Wellmaker, I just think it's just a little bump in the road. I know he isn't like a young fighter, he's like 31, but I think he'll be back. Do I think he's gonna be like a champion? No, but you know, Wellmaker gonna be back to get knocked out soon. No worries. Boy, oh boy. Now we got Aaron Bunch versus Trace Cortez. Now, first of all, I have no idea why this fight even happened or was scheduled, because Cortez doesn't even deserve his shot in the rankings at all. But hey, they're just gonna keep disrespecting Aaron Blanchfield and think she's not good, whatever. And yeah, she beat it. Well, the first round was very close. And then second round, she just submitted her, dominated her, and just submitted her on the ground. Rear naked choke. Now, Cortez did win their first fight in LFA, I think. And now this is a rematch right here. Now, I'm assuming that's probably the reason why it happened. But why did the fight just happen early in their UFC careers? Or early, at least early in Cortez's career, because I think Bunch got to UFC first. I guess, man. It has to be that dude, Ali Abdelaziz, you know. Hey. Because isn't he her damn manager or some shit like that? Yeah, next you got Gregor Rodriguez versus Roman Kopylov. And Rodriguez controlled the entire fight. Kopylov couldn't get anything off. He did land a couple head kicks in the third, but that was pretty much it. He started way too late, and at that point, Rodriguez already had run away with the fight. Rodriguez with another win. Good for him. Bonac versus Rodolfo Vieira. Now, this is definitely like not a big step up, but definitely a better fight for Bonac than his other people prior to when he fought RDR. I would definitely give him his props for this one. He looked very good on the feet. His striking looked great. He landed a couple head kicks in there, here and there, whatever. And that final head kick was beautiful. He knocked him out cold. And good for Bonac, you know. I know I like shit him a lot on in his last fight, which, I mean, if I'm being honest, it was definitely deserved. I mean, he was talking so much shit, and the UFC kept on like trying to push him, whatever. And then he makes excuses after his loss. I think Bonac could just take the loss, you know. Just take the loss, move on, and become a better fighter, which he has. And yeah. Next you got BSD versus Beneil Dariush now. BSD just knocked him out in the first round. That's the best I can describe it. It's just 16 seconds in. And it's not surprising to me. I knew this was going to happen. I also think it's going to happen this early, you know. But yeah, BSD, very good win for him. Moving on. Okay. This is where the card gets fucking insane, bro. Next, you got Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. Of course, Leon come off 2 losses coming to this win. Prates coming off of a win over Jeff Neal from a spin elbow. So, Leon had a very great first round. He took his back and everything. He tried to use his grappling, whatever, and he did great using it. But then he started to get stuck into the game of striking with Prates, which I knew the second, bro. Because he started getting hit like a jab in like the second round. And when the second I saw that, I'm like, oh no. He's about to get knocked the fuck out. I know we've never seen Leon get knocked out before, but it's like this entire week, I was like imagine how it could happen, you know? Like, I was imagining it happening against a cage or in the center of octagon where he just gets hit with a straight left and goes down. And that's exactly what happened. Straight left and goes down, and then grind and pound, or one punch, and he's done. And Leon was smiling, he was knocked out. But yeah, it's done for Leon Edwards. He might as well just retire. I don't see him beating anyone else in the welterweight division. I don't see him beating Michael Morales. I don't see him beating Sean, or he already lost to Sean Brady. But yeah. But great run for Prates. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'd definitely like to see him. Man, I'd like to see him versus Morales for the title shot, whatever. Title in here. Next, we got Michael Morales versus Sean Brady. Now, this is the fight that, like, I don't really get why Sean Brady took this fucking fight. I think he should have just sat down and waited for his title shot. But he wanted to fight again. Morales just walks him down and knocks him out in the first round. And Michael Morales is in the top 5 now. He's number 2 ranked. He should be number 2 ranked by next week. Like, this is just a great example of why in a dangerous division like the welterweight division, just sit and wait for your title shot, bro. Don't sit there and fight these motherfuckers, man. It's not worth it because they're gonna lose it, and you're never gonna get your title shot. Because I already said when he beat Leon back in March, I said that Brady deserves the next title shot after Islam, or after I think it was after Bilal versus JDM. He deserves the next title shot, whatever. And well, he just fucking lost, and it might be hard for him to get the title shot, you know. The great run for Michael Morales. Good for him, man. I honestly think he'll make this far into the welterweight division, but here he is. Next, you got Valentina Shevchenko, my GOAT, versus Zhang Weili. Now, of course, you know Weili he's very skilled. She's one of the most skilled fighters in the world, in my opinion. I think not even my opinion. I think everyone knows that, you know. But this is why size matters a lot, you know. Which I'm like, I mean, that's one reason I did pick Valentina. But I mean, it's not surprising, you know. Size doesn't mean a lot, obviously, in these fights. I mean, look how Demetrius Johnson was when he fought Dominic Cruz, or even when Valentina herself fought Amanda Nunes. Size matters a lot in these fights, and Zhang Weili dared to be great. She just got dominated, man. She got hurt to the body a lot with those kicks. Got hit with a head kick. Luckily, luckily she was able to get, or she didn't get hit hard by it because she didn't get hurt by it at all. It landed more on the arms, and I mean, I don't really know what else is left for Valentina. I know Weili could just go back down and go fight Mackenzie Dern and beat the shit off her. Because I know that's what's going to happen. But with Valentina, she could fight the title Silva. But I mean, at this point, she might as well just go. You know, don't risk it. Retire is one of the greatest of all time. You know, I think she might as well just do that. That's like, bro, there's no point in fighting the title Silva, bro. And I think she would even beat her because we haven't seen the title Silva get her grappling tested. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think Valentina should just retire. You know, because this was good for her. She had 2 title reigns. What was that, 9 title defense? Come on, bro. You can't deny that right there. Okay, next we got main event. Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. Now, JD, of course, beat Bilal his last fight to become champion. Islam beat Moicano's last fight, vacated the belt. Tapori won the belt back, or won the lightweight belt. And now Islam was the welterweight. And he just 50-45 JDM. Great calf kicks, great takedowns, especially them double legs, to where JDM couldn't even react to them. And yeah, JDM's the new welterweight or not JDM. Islam Makhachev's new welterweight champion. Great to see. Double champion now. And what else can I say? You know, Islam's one of the greatest of all time. He already was that before this fight. I think now, I see some very interesting fucking fights, like Ian Gary, fucking Prates, Usman, Morales. He has so many opportunities at welterweight, man. And I like to see, you know. So, yeah. For JDM, of course, he's gonna go out to the drawing board, probably fight some contenders as well to get that title shot again. And there's a lot of great fights to Islam, and it'll be very interesting. You know, it'll be very interesting to see him get someone like a Prates or Morales, someone with a lot of power up at welterweight, a little longer and taller than him. You know, but yeah, great for Islam. And on that note, man, we out. Actually, no. Eubank Jr. versus Ben 2. Now, I'm gonna go talk about the main event. I know Jack Carroll got a knockout, but I can't lie to you. Ever since Carroll fought Harlem Eubank, I just stopped caring about this nigga's career. He's so fucking boring. But gonna win from whatever, right? Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank Jr. 2. Now, I don't think the second fight should happen at all. I really don't. Eubank obviously won their first fight. But in this fight, it's like Eubank just looked fucking, I don't know. He was weight drained. It was something wrong. I think he was weight drained. But he just got outclassed, man. He couldn't get anything going. And when he would throw, it's like he would be throwing it wasn't power punch. It's like something was really wrong with him, you know. It's like something was badly wrong with him. He wasn't throwing a lot. But I'm not going to try and, you know, share on Conor Ben's performance. He did a great job. Going to the body and everything. Being more patient than he was in the first fight. Not allowing Eubank Jr. to get his jab off. And, yeah. Great for Conor Ben. Going to get a revenge. I just can't like him because he's a PED cheat. You know, that's literally the only reason why I can't. It's just congratulate him in such an energetic way, you know what I mean? But going for Conor Ben, I would like to see a trilogy as well. And yeah, also, for a reminder for y'all, one championship is on right now, I think. I'm letting this video real fast so I can watch that shit. But on that note, man, I'm out. Peace. See y'all next week for UFC Qatar, I think it is. Great card. And yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.